Alright y'all, we back with another video today. Today I'll be bringing you my top 5 pickups from 2025. I apologize for the delay in videos. I know it's been a minute since I uploaded anything, but I've just been really busy, working on other stuff like work and things like that. So if you haven't already, please go check out my video on these, the Jordan 4 Navy SBs. I uploaded this like a couple of days ago. If you can go check it out, like, comment, subscribe. So we are halfway through 2025, and I just wanted to give you a rundown of some of the top shoes that I picked up this year. A lot of these shoes are just going to be shoes that you've seen everybody else have or reviewed and things like that, but it's nothing out of the ordinary. Before we get started, I have one honorable mention, and that is the Reimagined UNC ones. This shoe couldn't be in my list because I just found that I had other shoes that had more of an impact, that I like just a little bit more. But nonetheless, this is a really good shoe, and I'm really happy to have it. So Jordan 1 UNC Reimagined. So coming in at number 5, I have the Jordan 12 Flu Games. The shoe released March 1st for a retail price of $210, I think it was. This shoe previous released in 2016, but if you know me and know my story, you know where I was in 2016. So I was unable to pick the shoe up. So when it re-released this year, I had to have it. To me, it looks almost identical to the previous retro. So if you own the previous retro, I mean, there was no reason to get this one unless you just wanted a newer pair. I did not pay retail for this shoe. I had to pay resale. So I didn't pay too much over retail. I think it was like maybe $230, $240, around that range. So I got it for a pretty good deal. This is one of the original colorways. I think you have the taxis that are supposed to release later on this year. The cherries that released a couple of years ago, still need to pick those up. And the playoffs, I had those, but I sold those. So currently this is the only Jordan 12 that I have remaining in my collection. Coming in at number 5 is the Jordan 12 Flu Game. So coming in at number 4, we have the Jordan 4 Navy SB. A couple of days ago, I did a review and unboxing on my channel, so please go check that out. This shoe is kind of high up on my list because I had other shoes in front of it that kind of had more of an impact compared to this shoe, but this is still a very nice shoe. This shoe does kind of draw comparisons to the industrial blues or the military blues. I went a little more in depth about it in my review and unboxing, so you can go check that out. But yeah, at number 4, the Jordan 4 Navy SB. So coming in at number 3, we have the Jordan 1 Union Chicago Shadows. This shoe initially released February 27th for a retail price of $200. This is probably one of my personal favorite releases of the year, because I didn't own the previous releases, the Jordan 1 Storm Blues and the Jordan 1 Union Black Toes. So this is kind of for the make up for that. It did come with spare laces, so I have it laced with the black going to the gray. It came with the white going towards the black, and of course the yellow laces, and also this cool little hang tag. And of course it has the Union stitching going across the thing. But I have a full review and unboxing on my channel, so if you want to go check that out, you can. So coming in at number 3 is the Jordan 1 Union Chicago Shadows. So coming in at number 2, we have the Jordan 4 white cement. I don't care how many times the shoe release. Every time it release, I'll go pick it up. It released back in May 24th, I think, to be exact. It didn't initially sell out. They had plenty of pairs. You know, if you wanted the shoe, you were able to grab it. Yeah, I mean, I own the previous release as well. I own the 2016 pair, but that didn't stop me from going to pick this up because I wanted a fresh pair. Jordan 4 white cement. This is one of the shoes that I didn't pay resale for. I hit this for retail. I won a raffle at Hibbett Sports. I have a full review and unboxing on my channel, so you should go check that out as well. But coming in at number 2 is the Jordan 4 white cement. Just a quick review and wrap up before we get into the number 1 shoe. Coming in at number 5, it was the Flugam 12s. Coming in at number 4, the Jordan 4 Navy SB. Coming in at number 3 was the Jordan 1 Union Chicago Shadows. And coming in at number 2 was the Jordan 4 white cement. And finally, with all that out of the way, that brings me to the number 1 shoe, which is hands down the Jordan 4 Nigel Sylvester Brick by Bricks. Unfortunately, I do not own that shoe yet, but by the end of this year, I will have that shoe in my possession. So as soon as it touches down and land, I will give you a review and unboxing. I don't care how many times you guys have seen the shoe on people's feet, on YouTube, whatever. I will do my best to unbox it, review it, give my personal opinion on it, and yeah, I'll get plenty of content out of that as well. But yeah, that's hands down sneaker of the year, and we're only 6 months in. We're in June. We have another 6 months to go, but seeing how that shoe did, the impact that it had, yeah, there's nothing coming out with the remaining 6 months that we have left that'll top that shoe. The metallic 5s, the reimagined metallic 5s, that would be on this list. And you know, resale aside, that would be on this list because that is a very nice shoe. I've seen that shoe in hand. I do not own that shoe because I refuse to pay, you know, the resale price for that shoe when I have the 2016 pair. Yeah, I just can't pay $500 for a shoe that, you know, I already own. So yeah, but not to go off on a tangent, but or take away from the Jordan 4. Yeah, that's sneaker of the year, my sneaker of the year. And in conclusion, like I always tell y'all, all work is easy work when you're doing what you love to do. Y'all stay blessed, and I'll catch y'all next time.